One evening last month, Lorie Zapf was talking about personal topics that don't usually come up at the city council.
That we were just like moving all the time. My mother used to beat the crap out of us. She would get angry, go into like these like alcoholic fits. Yeah. And would just like be really, really abusive. Hi, what's your name?
Zapf was in City Heights talking to teenagers about her own background as part of an after-school program called Reality Changers.
And then when you get to my age, you look back on it and you go, did all that really happen? How could people be like that? Your own parents, right, to you.
Council member Lorie Zapf. Lorie.
The 56-year-old says she had a challenging childhood in Los Angeles.
I ended up eventually in a foster home. My brother, sister, and I were separated and put into separate foster homes. And actually, that was the first time I had any stability. I think I attended about 13 different schools, and I wasn't even in the military.
Well, thank you. And I know going out in the community and having, been talking about this the past few weeks, the community's really happy that
her foster parents put her on the path that eventually led her to politics.
They were actually role models and really inspired me and showed me a whole different life. And I really give them all the credit for, who I am today.
She went to Cal State Northridge, then got a master's degree at the University of Denver. While going to school in Colorado,
along comes this tourist from San Diego, and we started talking on the Pearl Street Mall in Boulder. And next thing I knew, we were long distance dating, and not too long after that, we got engaged and I moved to San Diego. So here I am.
Zapf was first elected in 2010. This past December, she was sworn in again, but the ceremony was marred. One of her staffers was overheard by a KPBS reporter saying she, quote, wanted to shoot people there protesting police brutality. Zapf suspended the staffer without pay and wouldn't comment further when asked recently about the incident. In a statement after it happened, she called herself the first Latina elected to the city council. Some questioned her claim on that identity, but Zapf says it doesn't faze her.
My mom's side came to this country from Mexico, so on my mom's side I have a big Mexican family. And so I really grew up with a real ethnic Mexican upbringing.
Another challenge this year has been transitioning to a new district.
We have tourism issues, coastal issues, very built out, older communities that we're trying to retrofit and put in roads, walkability, bike paths.
Zapf says those neighborhoods also come with more involved citizens.
They want their communities to be better. They want to get things done, and I'm trying to work with all of them and be there to support what their goals are and try and get things through the city, which is not the easiest thing to do sometimes.
Zapf also hopes to bolster art programs that have been cut from schools. Her own teenage daughters sing, act, and play the piano, clarinet, tenor saxophone, and guitar.
There is absolutely nothing better in my life than coming home and having dinner and hearing this awesome music, and it's my own children. I mean, it's great. I sometimes get emotional because I think about the lives my children have versus, how I grew up, and the opportunities that other people gave me, and how I've been able to take that, and now I have an opportunity by being a city council member and use that as a platform to get out and hopefully inspire others.
Back at Reality Changers, Zapf is asking students where they want to go to college and telling them they can make it.
Yeah, you felt that there's something inside of you that's different, that you want something different, right?
Even though she wasn't speaking in her council district, she says in some ways she feels more at home here.
I think the kids in here can probably relate to me more than my own kids because they don't really know what I went through. And they never went through anything bad, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would have a life like I have today when I was your age. So anyway, thanks.
Claire Tregesser, KPBS News.